We are the sun that rises. No compromises. For us, healthy is not just a trend. It is our weekday. It is our weekend. But health at the cost of taste? A question rises. Not for us, for we make no compromises. The India of today makes no compromises on health or taste. And that is why it chooses US cranberries. US cranberries, the taste of health.
If your child is consistently depressed, acting anxious, does not listen to you, and is aggressive, then these are the behaviors of a child that could be exposed to parents who are having caustic fights. Hello and welcome to Mindful Mondays. Today we're throwing light on whether parents must fight in front of children or not. Now, if you're a couple that indulges in healthy debates, healthy arguments and fights, where you respect another person's point of view, where you keep your decibel really respectful, and most importantly, when you end the argument and a fight amicably, peacefully, then this is fantastic for your child. Because a child immediately understands, people in love or people in general can have different opinions. We must always respect another's point of view and most importantly, end the argument amicably and peacefully without any ego. But if you're a couple that fights in a caustic manner, where you get personal, where you dig up the past, where you use abusive language, where you raise your decibels, where you have no respect for another person's point of view, and if your opinion is not respected or not agreed upon, you just walk out in a huff. Well, that is terrible for your child. Now, there are many reasons why we must not fight in front of our children. Let's pick a few. Panchatantra says that 0 to 7 is the most critical age in a human being's life because children are in a meditative state. So whatever they're exposed to, they get subliminally programmed, hardwired to mirror that behavior for life. So if they're exposed to parents consistently being caustic, fighting loud, getting personal, using abusive language, then children will mirror that behavior in their personal relations as well, or attract a partner who will mirror the same behavior. Because in their mind, they have been programmed to believe that people in love should have similar opinions. And if they don't, then we must put up a good fight. We must get personal. We must use abusive language. We must fight. And if they don't agree, just walk out in a huff and simply give up. Now, this can have damaging effects in your personal relations, but also in your professional space. Now, imagine this very child in a professional environment when a colleague argues, has a healthy debate, or places an opinion which is different to theirs. This child, who is now an adult, will refuse any different opinion. Either will put up a caustic fight, give up, or take it personally, be anxious, and go into depression. Now, these were the mental and the psychological damages. Let me talk about the physical damages fighting in front of children can do. Scientists took children and their parents. They asked the parents to pretend fight in front of the children. As soon as their parents started to pretend fight, children started to get breathless. Their blood pressure started to go haywire. They started to palpitate and get extremely anxious. The same children were now exposed to unknown people. The unknown people were now asked to fight in a caustic manner, abusive language, get personal, really loud. And the children had similar reactions. They started to palpitate, the blood pressure started to rise, they got anxious and breathless. Now, can you imagine? Some children live in an environment where they're consistently exposed to such brutal, caustic behavior day in, day out. So we parents need to be so careful. What is it that we're exposing our children to? There's a very unique quote that says the best thing you can do for your child is to love your spouse. I take it a little further. The best thing you can do for your child is to respect your spouse. You see, under no circumstance do we need to be disrespectful. Children may not listen to us, but they definitely copy us. So let's give them something fantastic to copy for life.